Good day, everybody. We are done with Jim Van Z's race car hauler. He's a local drag racing legend around my area, and this is the car that he used. He still got this actually. This is a truck he uses to haul the race car with. In the background, you see a Dodge, super stock Dodge. And that will be the next build that'll be going on here, same color and everything. That's the car he used, or the truck he used to haul that with years ago. So anyway, this is kind of the completion of that build. I finally got the mirrors on it. They were a trick to do the way I wanted them to. There's a little rack up there with the wind deflector. Let's see, and then another rack at the back, and then we had, I'm not sure what that little thing, let me get my pointer here. Okay, I'm not sure what that thing right there is supposed to be. But anyway, and then there's a battery below it. And then there's the hoist for it. I built that. A little area where tools and stuff are kept in there. The doors on the side, I got those in. Had a little problem with the back axle. It didn't want to line up on one side. One side was fine. The other side wants to move. Let's see. And then, of course, naturally, the big change was changing it from a single cab to a crew cab. So that's been completed. I would have liked to have come out a little bit better than it did. Now, his truck has got a 1979 grill on it. I went ahead and left the 78 grill on this one here. So this is a 1978 Dodge. STS decals did the decals for me here for it. And I managed to get those on nice. So anyway, yeah, this in here is pretty much, it's completed, what I'm going to call completed. I did not do anything underneath the hood. You know, it's just the basic engine underneath the hood. This in here really called attention to the rest of the vehicle. And notice it does have the two gas caps there. So the wheels are not exactly like they're supposed to be, but they're the closest I had. And I just wasn't going to go to all the work to doing the correct wheels. They're going to be a pain. So anyway, this is what we ended up with. I don't know if I can home in on this better so that you can see that winch and the detail in it. And bring this around a little bit here so that you can kind of see down in there what all was done on it. So anyway, yeah, this it came out really good to suit me. The interior should have been a little bit darker, but we'll go with what we got. So I mean, it looks so simple. You know, when you get these things done, they have this tendency to look simple, and yet there was a lot of work that went into this thing. You know, all those little details like that in there, those things take a lot of work. But they, when viewed after they're done, they just really don't look like all that much. But yeah, they were a lot of work. So anyway, yeah, so we lengthened the chassis on this. It took 2 kids to build this thing. And so we had to lengthen the chassis, lengthen the interior, and stretch the cab too. All of that had to be done on it. It's not perfect. I mean, there's a couple, 3 things here that I see as I look at it, you know, just weren't quite adding up. But yeah, it looks good. I got one mirror that was driving me nuts. It wants to point down. I keep trying to set it straight up. I even super glued that sucker and it still got just a little bit of a point down to it. I go, oh well, at least he can see his back tires, I guess. So, we're going to call this one done. This is, like I said, Jim Van Z's 78 Dodge race car hauler. And like I said, he's a local legend here in the Oskaloosa, Iowa area. Good friend of mine. I grew up with him. And yeah, so I'm just, you know, really glad to be able to do this for him. Really look forward to opening up that Dodge in the background and getting started on that. I will be getting detailed on that with the wiring and everything on the engine wiring, plumbing, everything going on that one. So, this is Doug, the Modeling Hermit, and I am off the air and I am gone.